Bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur ma chaîne. I'm Cindy from Frencheezee.com and in today's video I want to share with you 10 French words I find particularly beautiful. If you're learning French and would like to practice the language with a native French teacher, I recommend italki. You can find a discount from them in the description. My number one favorite French word is arc-en-ciel. Arc-en-ciel. The second word I particularly like is clapotis. Clapotis. It means lapping of water, so it refers to the noise water makes when it's disturbed by an object or by a person. For example, it refers to the noise made when a dog drinks water or the noise that you might make if you move around in your bath. What makes this word sound particularly nice to me is that I feel that the sound of the word perfectly matches the noise that it describes. Clapotis. It almost sounds like the noise water actually makes, at least to me it does. So, I really like this word. The third word I like is coquelicot. Coquelicot. Coquelicot means poppy flower. And I think it's a word that rolls off the tongue very nicely, which is probably why I actually like it. Coquelicot does mean poppy, but it is not used as a first name in France, unlike Poppy, which is actually the name of my dog. But I would not have called her Coquelicot because that's just not a name in France. The fourth French word I really like, and this one means tickles, and to me just hearing the French word actually makes you want to laugh, never mind the actual tickles. It's chatouille. Chatouille. Another French word which I really like and which sounds quite similar to chatouille is grenouille. Grenouille. Grenouille means frog. I don't actually know why I like this word, but it could be because it's actually a term of endearment in French that a lot of parents use with their children. So my parents often called me ma grenouille, which is kind of embarrassing to admit, but a lot of parents call their children that. So it probably stems from that. Also, something that you might find interesting, and that's not at all why I like the word grenouille, is that British people actually call French people frogs because of frogs' legs being a French delicacy. Yeah. I think it would sound better if they called us grenouille rather than frogs. But, well. The sixth French word I particularly like the sound of is libellule. Libellule. Libellule means dragonfly, and I think that the reason I like it is because of the repetition of the L sound. I think it makes this word sound quite nice. Okay, so on to the seventh word. Coccinelle. Coccinelle. Coccinelle is another insect. It means ladybird or ladybug if you're in America. Now, seriously, a ladybird is so beautiful in my eyes. How can Americans call it a bug? But anyway, ladybirds were my favorite insect as a kid. In fact, it was probably the only one I actually liked. And I like the fact that it starts with a hard sound, coxy, which reminds you of the outer shell of the ladybird, which is quite hard. And then it ends with nel, which is a very soft sound. So the sound of the word coccinelle reminds me of both the outer shell of the insect and the delicate nature of it. Another word I really like is melancholy. Melancholy. It's very similar to its English equivalent, melancholy. I'm told I can't say that properly. Don't know. But melancholy describes a type of deep sadness. And to me, the sound of the word doesn't really match what it means because I think that the word is very flowy, it's very colourful. It just sounds nice and sadness just isn't. But I still love the word. Of course, when people feel sad, they often like to eat chocolate. And chocolat is one of my favorite words. I, of course, love chocolate, but that's not the reason I like the word chocolat, or at least not the only reason I like it. When I think of the word chocolat, it always makes me picture melted chocolate, and of course that's my favorite. I love melted chocolate, and chocolat, how flowy the word sounds, just makes me picture melted chocolate. And the 10th French word I really like is food, yet again. It's chantilly. Chantilly. It means whipped cream, and I don't actually know why I like it, aside from the fact that I like the sound of vowel-y kind of words, words with a lot of vowels. But I don't know. Just thinking of chantilly makes me picture the nicest dessert on earth. I'm very greedy. I love food. So it's probably no wonder that I love words that describe particularly nice, sweet food. I'm laughing at myself here. This is the end of the lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and a very special thanks to my patrons as well, without whom this channel would simply not be the same. Please check out my Patreon page, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. I'll see you there. Bye! À bientôt!